Alright guys, welcome to part 4 of the World Nations Reset series. So today for what we're going to do is have more European expansion into the Balkans and the Nordics. And more exploration of Africa and Madagascar, potentially. And maybe Indonesia or Filipino nations. And maybe also Russian explorers. It'll take a while before anybody discovers the Americas. But I will try to make sure that the North Americas are discovered roughly pretty soon, at least. Maybe the 6th episode in people will know about the Americas. Alright, but first thing we're gonna do here, we gotta get the capital color. Wait. Oh, okay, just remember, right, it's white yellow. Alright, this is the German capital. It's basically just Amsterdam. And then this is the French-ish nation, the French-looking nation. Italian nation's capital is in Sicily. You could barely see that. Maybe make that darker yellow. There, you can see that better. I hope you guys can see that better. And then Scotland is where the British looking capital is. And Estonia, present day Estonia, will be the holder of the Baltic country capital. Also, you guys can make up a name for these countries, because I'm not doing any of that stuff. I have ADHD, I get distracted too easily. YouTube is the only thing I can really get focused and locked in on. There's gonna be more, but as I said, wait, no, I didn't say this yet. There's gonna be more expansion into Africa, but it's gonna be really hard getting through the Sahara. But this nation, purple nation here, I forgot to give them their capital. Tunisia will be where their capital is. Did I already give Egypt their capital? Yeah. Alright, so this violet nation, they want to expand a little bit more than this. Well, I'm probably gonna... Alright. So what they want to do is they're probably gonna expand a little bit more into modern day Algeria. So, and is there any other colors that I haven't used already? Not really. Maybe we can make up another color. Really, really dark. A really dark purple mix of Spain and Morocco. Like it's a little bit of Morocco and a little bit of Spain. Ooh, Morocco needs to be fixed. Like, not even going up here is a crime. Alright, so I feel like this new nation's capital should at least be somewhere near Madrid, where current day Spain's capital is, or something. I'm gonna pick Gibraltar of this nation. Well, present day Gibraltar. So Spain is getting filled up now. Nope. 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 Alright, this is a custom color. And they just come here and conquer the rest of Spain. There's not really enough room for another nation. I will give hints to something that will happen to something that will happen in present-day Spain soon. This French nation won't have for long. They won't have Spain forever. So, and the French just decide to decide to take Sardinia from the Italians, and then also invade Corsica. And this makes the Italians mad because they heard about the news. They had soldiers in Corsica at the time. I mean, Sardinia. So they're angry. Tensions between the two nations are not good starting out. I want to do something with like the original two founding father nations here, like red and blue. I really want to do something with them. Like red goes to war with orange, or red goes to war with a Caucasian, or Arabian, or blue. I don't know, you guys tell me in the comments or something, but there's only like one. The only person that comments on my videos is my cousin for some reason. But, I think I'm gonna have a red nation. I think I'm gonna have red go to war with Caucasian nation. So, the first move by the red team will be them going through here, trying to reach the mountains quickly. They're trying to encircle this territory here, but they can't do that just yet. They also make another offensive going up the coast here, and they take that. And they also send boats up here without them knowing, and they land up here above the capital, right here. Right above the Caucasian mountains. So they will get perfectly sandwiched later on. And they'll also be going, and soon, tensions inside the nation, inside Caucasian nation, also aren't very good right now. There's like a Russian nation that wants to rebel over here, a little bit of Ukrainian-ish looking nation wants to revolt. Kurds, like a Kurdistan, like a nation kind of like Kurdistan or something. Which, actually, speaking of that Russian nation, they're actually gonna be able to successfully revolt. Is there a color I haven't used yet? Oh yeah, there's definitely some sort of color I haven't used yet. I think I know what color. Have I used really dark maroon yet? Like a really, 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 really dark maroon? I don't think so. And no, I haven't. This doesn't match with anything, so I can make it possible. And they're really, like an anarchist group, even though anarchy doesn't really exist yet. So, anarchist nation. This is really really hot pink. Just checking if I haven't used this color already. And alright, nope, I have not. So we can use this color for the Ukrainian nation coming to power here and here. And yeah. They're still kind of fighting over borders right now, and Red takes this land from the anarchists, and I mean, they're a little mad, but they're not really mad. Because they're also at war with the nation they just revolted from. And the coastal front in of itself was also an encircling attempt. But also an attempt to rebuild, which they are getting pretty close now.
This is Ted. Ted was born in 1998, the year of the first Google search. And as a teenager, whatever Ted was looking for, Google helped him find it.
So yeah, a big, like two really big insurgent movements are happening at the same time. A tiny little ship from the Red Nation lands here to take a little bit of territory to try and cut them off. But in return, a lot of soldiers from this little pocket here manage to escape before they can close it off. So right now it's just a little exclave. But all the troops in this area just surrender, so it's. But in part 5, this nation will be gone from the map. It will not exist. It will be its capital will be turned into a city, and also let's give the new nations their capital. So. I'm feeling like your capital will be up here. I'm feeling like here or here. I don't know, I'm feeling here. Pink Nation's capital. Oh, I just want to fix this real quick. There. Alright. And now I want to put their capital in like Crimea. I mean, that's a good strategical location. There's not really any other nations near there other than like this green Bulgarian, Turkish, Romanian nation. Like, this is really their only enemy. Just pretend you guys didn't hear that. So I think that's actually gonna be it for this episode, and I will see you all in the next episode of the series.